Hi, I'm Karen Stolford, the library director. We're pleased to be able to have back this year the Nancy Cappellini Family Fun Day. We had a 2-year hiatus because of COVID. The event is named in honor of the former library director, Nancy Cappellini. Before that, she was a children's librarian. She really loved working with children. She loved animals as well. So today we have an animal show with curious creatures. We also have face painting. Every year we try to offer that. The kids really love that. We have some people helping us out with that. We have refreshments. We have a springtime craft because it's also Earth Day today. So we have a Earth Day themed craft for kids they can take home or do here. We have kindness rocks. We're trying to start a kindness rock garden so kids can paint on a rock their favorite picture book title or book title. And so it's a really great day. There's a lot of work that goes into it, and I just like to thank everybody who helps us out with it to make it a success. Thank you.
Hello everybody, my name is David. I'm with Curious Creatures. We're going to meet a lot of cool animals today. We're going to meet some fluffy ones, some scaly ones, maybe a scary one. I do ask that we keep our voices down. These animals can get very scared very easily. When they get scared, they use the bathroom. I don't want them to use the bathroom on me. I know you guys don't want them to use the bathroom on you either. So if we keep our voices down, that will not happen. When we do pet these animals, we like to give nice, gentle pats on their backs. We don't like to put our hands near their faces. Any animal with a mouth can bite, even the cute ones, I promise. It has happened plenty of times. Yes. No, they're not. Exactly. So they want to be able to see.
If you pet them on the head, they'll bite you.
They won't bite you. They just don't really like it that much. You might get a little bit upset and want to be put back in their little head today. So that being said, are you guys ready to get started?
Yeah!
So my first animal is one of the fluffiest animals in the entire world. So this is Seamus. Seamus is a chinchilla. Specifically, he is a cinnamon chinchilla. You can tell he is a cinnamon chinchilla from all these freckles on his ears. Cinnamon chinchillas are a very rare type of chinchilla. If you were to try to purchase if you were trying to purchase a cinnamon chinchilla, it costs $4,000. Yes. Chinchillas live in the Andes Mountains. It's very cold where they live. That's why they need all of this fluffy fur. He does not have any fur on his ears. The reason he does not have any fur there is that's how he regulates his heat or gets any heat out of his body. So if he's overheating, his ears will turn a bright pink color. That's how I know he will have to be put in a colder area. When I walk around, you are able to pet him right on the back if you would like. So with Wally here, or Seamus I should say, sorry, Wally's another one of our chinchillas, I'm used to taking him. Seamus, he cannot get wet. If he gets wet, his body in fur starts to mold like a tree, and then he will start to lose all of his fur, and that's not very good for his health since he lives in a cold area. So instead of taking a bath in water like we do, he takes a bath in volcanic ash. I do not have any volcanoes here, but I do have a full of ground up minerals like rocks and sand that we can see if he likes to take a bath today for us. Seamus does like to play peekaboo, as you can see. Sometimes I can put my hand there. He is very, very silly. Seamus likes to eat a lot of different nuts and seeds. We feed him peanuts and sunflower seeds almost every single day. As well, we also feed him hay just to keep him nice and healthy. It gives him all the nutrients that he needs. Seamus has a long back feet that he likes to hop with. He likes to hide them from everyone too, so you can't really see them. If I were to put him on the ground, he could jump right over my head. He could even jump over somebody taller than me. He can jump very, very high. He's very cool. I can't put him on the ground, he would just run away. He would not jump over that light. It's a little too high for him. Maybe as high as that clock. Yeah. And that, everybody, is Seamus. So this is Maggie. Maggie is a ferret. As you can see, she is very, very long. Ferrets are related to weasels, so they do look very similar. With Maggie, when I hold her, I usually hold her like this. But when I do that, I do have to swing her. Maggie is very flexible. Her back feet can go all the way. Around, you might be able to smell her. She does smell pretty bad. The reason why she smells is that's how she can tell the difference between her family members and non-family members. It is not a skunk. With ferrets, they do keep that smell no matter what. So if I gave her a million baths, she would still smell the exact same.
What?
No.
It's so cute!
So with Maggie, I do like to play with her sometimes. To play with Maggie, how I start is I flip her on her back and I tickle her stomach. One of her toys that she likes. So she will just bark it. I will tell you in just a second. I can't put her to sleep whenever I want. She has a sleep button on her body. Parents might want to use this on their kids. When she was younger, her parents would grab her by the neck. It is called struffing. It does not hurt her. It will just put her fast to sleep. You can see she does have very sharp teeth. Maggie does like to eat a lot of animals. Some animals she will eat are rabbits, chickens, or even prairie dogs. Even though she does like to eat a lot of meat, that is not her favorite food. Her favorite food is chocolate. She will love to eat chocolate. I do give her some pieces after some of these shows to tell her she's doing a great job. They could, yes, you're right. Yes. If she could, if she wanted to, she doesn't really love football, Maggie. Yeah, Maggie doesn't really love Why do what? You're right. You're right. Question? Yes, I was just about to tell you that. That's crazy. So if you look at her face, you notice she wears a mask, just like a raccoon. The reason she wears that mask is because she is a thief. She likes to steal things. The other day, I was playing with Maggie, her sister Noodle, and her brother Meatball. Meatball and Noodle distracted me. Maggie reached into my pocket and stole my wallet. It was very funny. I did not think it was very funny. She ran around with my wallet and I had to chase her down to get it. I don't know. Yes. Yeah, she is. So that everybody is Maggie. Angel is a Himalayan rabbit. You do notice that she does have red eyes. She is albino. When I do walk around, if you look at her eyes closely, they are actually clear. What we see is the blood vessel in her eye that makes them look red. With albino animals, they're usually completely white. The reason she does have color on her ears, face, feet, and tail is due to the temperature when she was born. She was born in a colder climate, that's why the areas that I just stated are all black. If it was a warmer climate, those areas would be brown. He's a bunny.
He's a bunny.
So what do you guys think Angel likes to eat? She does love carrots. The only thing is carrots are not good for her. Carrots have a lot of sugar in them that hurt her teeth. So if she has too many carrots, her teeth start to rot, just like if we have too much candy. The only thing is she does not have a dentist like we do, so she cannot make a phone call to make an appointment to get her teeth fixed. So instead of feeding her carrots, we feed her lettuce, kale, celery, hay, grass. Basically every other vegetable you can think of besides carrots. We do give her carrots on occasion, just like I give Maggie chocolate as a little treat. Angel does have a friend. I did bring her friend here with me. They do like to race. Her friend is very slow. America, he likes it where it is warm. So we replicate that here. Yes. So to replicate that here, we have meat lamps to keep his shell and body nice and warm. He is a male tortoise. The way I can tell is from underneath his shell. All male tortoises have this indent or bowl shape in the bottom of their shell. Females are completely flat on the bottom. With Tortellini's shell, when we pet it, we can actually feel you touching him. His shell is his entire body and his entire skeleton. So he has all these nerves in his shell that allow him to feel what is happening on the outside. When we do pet him, we like to just pet his shell. We don't really like to touch his feet because he does walk on his own all day. And he gets very scared if you go near his head. And he wants to see all of your faces today. He does not want to go into his shell. So let's try not to touch his face so he doesn't have to go back into his house. Yeah, he likes to do that a lot. Angel is very smart. She knows when it is her time to leave. Exactly. Yes, I can. So when I was walking around, you might notice all the bumps and lines on his back. All of those bumps are called scoops, and each one of his scoops he has many, many lines. And each one, if you were to count each and every one of those lines in one of his scoops, you would tell how old he is. Just like a tree. It does take a very long time. Some of them are extremely small. I have not had the time to do so. So we estimate he is about 30 to 35 years old. We do have many tortoises back at the zoo. I do want to talk about one though. His name is Gus. Gus is about this big. I don't take Gus around a lot because he is very heavy and hurts my back when I bend down. But Gus has been with us since we have started. Gus is 85 years old. Yes, that's okay. Gus is a very old tortoise. He's not extremely old though, because the tortoises can live up to 100 plus years. So Tortellini still has a long time to live, and so does Gus. With Tortellini, just like Angel, he does have a friend. His friend likes to ride on his back because he's very lazy. He doesn't really like to walk on his own, so instead I'll take a ride on Tortellini. So this is Spike. Spike is a bearded dragon. Bearded dragons get their name because when they get upset, they flare out the bottom of their neck and it will look like a beard. When they do that, their beard turns completely black. All the dark spots on their back turn black. Their shoulders turn black. They get as flat as they can, turn to the side, look as big as possible. Do a little head dance like they're at a concert. If that animal is still coming after them, they run right away. They are scared of everything. All the spikes on them are just for show. They do not hurt at all. They're actually very soft and smooth. If you want, you can touch the side spikes. They will not hurt you, I promise. As you can see, I'm touching them with no problem. When we do pet him though, we do like to pet from his head towards his tail. We don't like to go the opposite way because you go against his spikes that way. And that hurts his body, but it's also more spiky for us. when it rains in the desert, he will collect water on his back and store it in his spine, in these pockets on his spine. Yes, he does. He will absorb that water like a paper towel, and that's how he will drink some of his water. He will also drink water through his head. It will collect at the top of his head, run down the side, into these holes, into the side of his head. Those holes are how he breathes. So he tilts his head to one side, lets water run through one side while he can breathe through the other. They rarely drink out of their mouths because they don't breathe well underwater. So they do not like to dump their head in any body of water to get a drink. That's okay, I do a lot. And that, everyone, is Spike. Their venom is not strong enough to hurt us at all. If she were to bite me, it would feel and react like a bee sting, and that would be perfectly okay. I do like to show a lot of people how friendly tarantulas actually are. The reason we can't touch her is because she's very delicate. If we're too rough on her legs, we could break her legs. Or anywhere on her body, if we're too rough, we could end up killing her. So, we can just look at her when I walk around. When I walk around, I will also show you her web. We cannot touch the web because I do not want it to break so that everybody can see it. If you look at her back, you see these two things hanging off of her back. They are called spinnerets. If I lightly pull on them, I take her web out.
That's so cool!
It's very That's her web. When she does eat her food, she will inject that venom into her food. In her case, it is mostly crickets. When that venom enters the cricket, it liquefies the inside of that cricket. When it liquefies, she drinks up all of that liquid and just leaves the body somewhere else. So she only drinks liquid in the animals. She does not take bites out of any animals like we do. Her defense against us is flicking her back hair onto us. When that happens, we become very itchy. If we just wash our hands wherever that hair went, it goes right away. So they don't really hurt us at all. And that, everybody, is Harriet. not do that to me is because he is very well fed. With Monty Jr., he is 100% muscle. He has 0 fat in his body at all. So if he really wanted to hurt me, he really could. But he will not do that. He just kind of hangs out on me and pretends I'm a tree. When we pet him, you can pet him right on his back near his tail. If his face comes near you, do not touch it. I'm the one holding the snake. I do not want to have a snake on me. Because he could hurt me very badly. He is 100% muscle, and unfortunately I am. When he's eating, his mouth opens just like ours, straight up and down. The only difference is he can dislocate or separate his entire jaw from his skull. The reason he does that is to get his mouth around the food in a single bite. He can eat something twice his size. You can only imagine how wide he can open his mouth. When he sticks out his tongue, that is not him being mean, that is just how he smells. The reason he smells a lot is he does not have great eyesight, so he smells the air around him to know where he is going. His tongue is fork-shaped like this. The reason it's fork-shaped to tell which side of his mouth the smell is coming stronger from. If it is stronger on the right side, his tongue will send a message to his brain saying, let's turn right, there might be food that way, or there's something that smells good that way. And that, everybody, is Monty Jr. Excited to see everyone? Alligators can live for a very long time. The oldest alligator on record was 113 years old. So Chompy can't live up to be that age. Right now he is just a little baby. He's about 1 to 2 years old. When he gets full grown, he'll be about 12 to 14 feet. So he will be a very big and strong animal. When I do walk around, I'll be holding him just like this. We are able to touch his back, his tail, his back feet, and his stomach. We do not touch his head or his front 2 feet. The reason we cannot touch those 2 areas is he will start to wiggle a lot. He will either slap you with his tail or try to hit you in the head with his head. His head is very hard. It is almost like a helmet. It hurts very badly. He has done it to me many times. So I don't want it to happen to you guys. Yeah.